Hey everybody, I'm AdamHarry from BoLS, and today we've got the Demons of Slaanesh Keeper of Secrets kit. This is for both 40k and Age of Sigmar. I'm actually really pumped about this one. I am so glad we're finally getting to retire the old Keeper of Secrets. That's the main thing here. But secondly, this model is just really cool. We've seen pictures of it already. It is a kit capable of building a couple different versions. Not just a regular, in air quotes, regular Keeper of Secrets with some different variants with the elegant Great Blade and the Ritual Knife, the Shining Aegis, or the Claws. You can also build the named Keeper of Secrets, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but the Shalaxi Hellbane, which is a really cool model with the crazy Impaling Claw and like the Soul Piercer Sword, or spear, which does some crazy damage to characters. Watch out for that one. The Cloak of Constriction, and of course, the Living Whip as well. Pretty jazzed about this one. Again, it's been a long time coming for this new model, so I'm pretty excited to see what GW has done with it. And also, there's like 2 or 3 boxes in here all together. I don't know how GW does that, but anyway, there's that one. And there's like a sleeve here. Hang on. What is going on? Alright, there it goes. Yeah, okay. So there's like the sleeve part. There's the box inside the sleeve, and then the other sleeve, which is just extra packaging. So there you go. Taking all that out. Instrucciones. We'll flip through this real quick. It is going to be in full color, I'm assuming. Boom. Yep. Lots of bits here to go through. But here's the part I know a lot of folks are going to want to see. Different options, of course, depending on which one you build. The rules for the Keeper of Secrets. Now, I'm not going to go through all the rules here. Just know that you have different options for the weapons, however you build it. For Age of Sigmar specifically. It looks pretty nasty. It's got the damage table as well. It's going to start with 14 wounds, and then as it suffers more wounds, it's going to get slightly weaker. You can see there is a wizard, living whip, all this crazy stuff. Yeah, it's a centerpiece model, folks. It's going to be awesome. And then we get the Shalax Hellbane and Keeper of Secrets rules for 40k, which I want to take a little bit of time just to check these out. Again, we have a damage table here. They're each going to start 16 wounds and go down from there. They're going to get slower for the movement speed. It's a random stat, or not random, but it's a tiered stat. Starting with a 14-inch base move and goes down to 7. Still pretty fast. Snapping Claws also drops in the number of attacks, and then their basic attacks look like they're going to drop here as well. So, yeah. So Snapping Claws, okay, I was curious about this. Let's zoom in real quick. Snapping Claws is a melee attack. Strength user, so strength 6, -3 AP, 3 damage. Pretty saucy. Each time this model fights, it can make a number of additional attacks with this weapon equal to the number of attacks shown in the model's damage table. Each time a wound roll of 6+ is made for the attack of this weapon, the attack is resolved in AP -4 instead of -3. Okay, it's like a Rending Claw, but already at -3, so whatever. And that's when the 4-3-2 comes into play. So basically, if this Keeper charges you with a Snapping Claw with 6 attacks base, if you get additional attacks, that's 4 attacks. It's 10 attacks, if I'm understanding that correctly. It's additional attacks. Yeah. Pretty mean. Alright, so there you go. Yeah, each time this model fights, it can make a number of additional attacks with this weapon equal to the number of attacks on the damage table. So yeah, 6 + 4 is 10. So 10 attacks from that thing. Pretty mean. The other abilities here, we have a Living Whip, which is a 6-inch assault 6, so it's a shooting attack. Strength 6, AP -2, 2 damage. Strangely enough, the bearer can, it's kind of like a pistol. The bearer can make attacks with this weapon while they're within 1 inch of an enemy unit, and attacks with this weapon can target enemy units within 1 inch of the friendly unit. So it's kind of a whippy whip. The Wit Stealer Sword, strength +2, so maybe strength 8, AP -3, 3 damage. Subtract 1 from all hit rolls for attacks made by a model that has lost any wounds from this weapon. Oh, so if you get wounded by this weapon and you don't die, you take -1 of your hit rolls. That's kind of mean. You can swap this out for a Ritual Knife, either a Sinistrous Hand, a Living Whip, or Shining Aegeus. We got some other stuff here. Let's see. Greater Demon of Slaanesh, Mesmerizing Aura, subtract 1 from hit rolls from melee attacks. Delicate Precision, reroll wound rolls of 1 for attacks made by this model. Ouch. Ritual Knife, if the model has a Ritual Knife, then each time it finishes a consolidation move, select one enemy within 1 inch of it and roll a d6. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2 through 5, that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound. On a 6, that enemy unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. Make with the stab in there. Shining Aegeus. This model has a Shining Aegeus, the shield, roll a d6 each time it loses a wound. Adding 1 to the result if the wound was lost as a result of a mortal wound. On a 6+, this model does not lose that wound. So it's a Feel No Pain save, essentially 6 up against all wounds, but if they're mortal wounds, they become a 5 up. So that's kind of nice. I'd take that. Sinistrous Hand. This model has a Sinistrous Hand. It gains D3. It regains D3 lost wounds at the end of the fight phase if an enemy model other than vehicles were slain by wounds inflicted by this enemy's attacks. So basically, if you kill a model with the hand, you get D3 wounds back. So save an attack for that one. And then we get to Shalaxi, Hellbane. Pretty mean looking here. Yeah, more of the same. Living Whip, Soul Piercer. We've seen this one already, but if it's the attacks against the character, they do. It's normal stat line. We start from there. Strength times 2, so it's gonna be strength 12, minus 4 AP, D6 damage. If you roll 6 up, yeah, if you were attacking and it was a 6 up against the character, you do a flat 6 damage instead. And then there's some ways to get more strength out of this bad boy, but I'm not going to go over all that in this video. Demonic, Quicksilver Swiftness, Demonic Ritual, all that fun stuff. Greater Demon, Mesmerizing Aura, subtract 1, Delicate Precision, reroll 1 for attacks. Cloak of Constriction is another -1 from all wound rolls for attacks made with melee weapons that target this model. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So subtract 1 from hit rolls, and this says subtract 1 from wound rolls. Huh. Okay. Shining Aegeus, which you're tough 7, so that's an interesting about face there. Shining Aegeus, we've seen that one. Monarch of the Hunt. Whenever this model piles in or performs a heroic intervention, it can move up to 6 inches towards the nearest enemy character rather than toward the nearest enemy model. So there you go. And it's Psyker, do powers and all that fun stuff. Two powers a turn. Deny 1, and no smite, of course. So there you have it. So that is the quite impressive rules for the Keeper Secret and Shalaxi Hellbane. Now we finally get to the model. Woo! It's 2 sprues, 2 large sprues. It's on a big round base. You want to play frisbee with it? I wouldn't, but you could. Here's the first sprue, and this is like all the cloaks, and it's pretty wide, like thick wide. As you can see here, it's very curvy. There's lots of flowing model here. It's kind of cool. All the fun stuff going on there. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about it. There's not a lot of, I mean, there's little details here on the corners, which is a nice touch. It does look like a very flowy robe, which is cool. And then there's just a lot of extras here. We've got the whip, we've got the dagger down here in the corner. We've got all the different crazy chains and jewelry and fanciness. We've got the claw hand and another whip. And by the way, that's left-handed, and that one's also left-handed. So I don't know. I haven't studied the rules, so I don't know why both whip hands are on the left. So it'd be cool if you could do left and right, maybe. But yeah, those are both left hands. So watch out. Whip it good. Maybe they're a fan of Devo. I don't know. Moving on. Let me show this side off first. We've got the torso. We've got those crazy legs here, which are like horse legs or animal legs that are the inverted, the knee, essentially. I'm no doctorologist, but there you have it. There's the other leg. The crazy claws. We have 2 different sets of claws. You can customize your Slaaneshi demon however you like. And then that crazy soul piercer. And that thing is as long as a big... Look at that. That is as long lengthwise as almost this entire sprue. So watch out. That's gonna be crazy. And then, yeah, just the rest of the kit here. There's that crazy demon head. There's a couple of different head options with or without the bump it, if you want to go that route. Gonna be in a top knot list for sure. That crazy great sword. Yeah, this model's intense. This model is intense. Well, there you have the Keeper of Secrets kit. Again, one miniature when you're done, but you can build a couple of different versions, either the Keeper of Secrets or Shalaxi Haldane there. Really intense kit, just a really gorgeous model. It's eerie. The way they've been able to capture the essence of Slaanesh with this model, being both very graceful and both very creepy at the same time. It's kind of like the more you stare at it, the weirder it starts to get. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm AdamHarry from BoLS. Thanks for watching. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.